hey. Good to see you, Joe. Right on, man. All right, we're going to call on Coco Ray Stevenson. Lecha Uwo. You'll be a Ayapaha for the next special. There he is right there. Okay, I know that guy. Yeah. All right, how mitake pitaya ya hipi. Ushemalo ekchewe chasha mialo na eapa hemacha. Ambe tukile mechante atawag lake na hanampe chuza pelo. Ake daya ya hipi. Heche tu wachiwi chasha pe wachiwi api. And even Dexter. We even welcome Dexter Asapas. Yeah. He's a good guy, you know that Dexter. He's really a good guy when he's asleep. Yeah. Yeah. When he's awake, he's just grouchy all the time, mean to everybody. Hey. But Coco, come on over. Somebody get him a mic. He's right down there. He's going to be announcing for this next special. I believe it's that Joe Meconse Memorial Men's Traditional Special. Men's Traditional Dancers. Wachiwi chashapi egruyapo. Chokata ekta hiopo. Nichope. All right, come on in, all of you. Kind of just common Indian dancers, yeah. Those men's traditional, they're kind of like that. Kudiayawananake. Hukahe. Kuchialo. Oh, yeah, kind of like that. But we're going to have a men's traditional special. Coco will let you know who'll be singing and all that stuff. We're going to ask the family, all of those involved in the powwow. Oh, man, I took off from Poplar, Montana, 8 o'clock this morning, Howard. 8 o'clock. 12 hours took me to get here. Man.
With two flats, a oil change, and a couple of hitchhikers dropped off.
But I made it. Oh, man, Manito Ahbee. Oh, echatuelo. Good one, right here. When I can't, well, Shahiabi. Geabadu. Wakantaka yotaka hecha. Yeah. Yeah. No tiny tots tonight. We'll hook you up tomorrow, double pay. Hey, you get $2 instead of one. Hey. But where's Coco at? Did you get a mic yet, Coco? Okay, you ready to go? Ladies and gentlemen, turn it over to my good buddy right here, all the way from Winnipeg. He helps singers and stuff like that, but he's going to be your Eapaha. Coco, take it away, boy.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ray Coco Stevenson. I was given the name Walking Wolf over 35 years ago in ceremony. I come from the Martin clan. Today I've been asked to help out with a good friend of mine who passed on a couple years ago. His granddaughter is here with us today. He was an active member with the Aboriginal Veterans Association all across Canada. He went by the name of Mr. Joe Meconse. He was born in March in 1941 as a Sais Dene First Nation member. He was in the Canadian Armed Forces and was deployed to Germany and act as a national peacekeeper in Cyrus. After retiring from the military in 1971, he worked as a correctional officer just down the road in what we call Stony Mountain Penitentiary. You know, over the years, he's been acknowledged for some of the work that he's done in the community. He was given the Order of Manitoba in 2009 and also received Queen Elizabeth II Diamond Jubilee, and that was 2012. In efforts for the Aboriginal veterans, he was also working with people in our main city, and that is Ottawa, to be able to get that monument up there. So we did a lot of work, and he's also buried not too far from here, just down the road at Brookside Cemetery. And he's a very active member that I worked probably more than anybody else one-to-one with him when it came to powwows around the surrounding area. But at this time, I believe we're going to stay in drum rotation, so we're going to be asking White Horse, one of our local drum groups. Red Thunder. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't see that. So what we're going to end up doing an honor song, a memorial song first. Following that, we're going to be asking our judges and some of the family members from the First Nations that are here to do that walk, and we're going to be asking all of our veterans to walk with them. Greg, Julie, and our son is awesome. They couldn't be here today. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be asking all of our contestants that's going to be taking part of this special to stay where you are, around the outside. We're going to be asking that circle to be complete. We're not going to be asking anybody to come up and shake hands at this time following this memorial song. But once they complete that circle and get to the front, we will be asking our judges to make their way where they need to go. Dancers, you will have 2 songs. Each judge will pick 2 finalists. Following that, we will have 2 more songs, and that's when our winners will get picked from our top 10. Once again, in honor of Joseph Meconse, a member of Sai Dene First Nation. Thank you, Red Thunder, for that song. All right, dancers, listen up. This is the way it's going to work. We're going to end up having 2 songs. We have 5 different judges. They will pick 2 each. Then we're going to continue on with another 2 songs, and that's where our 5 winners will end up being picked after that. So that's the way it's going to happen. We're going to stay in drum rotation. With that being said, I believe song number 1 will be going over to Motown. The boys, you're going to have a change 'em up song for song number 2. Judges, can I get our judges to come over here? Oh, hey, Lisa Meeches. If you're around, we're looking for you at this time. Lisa Meeches. Babe. All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, all our judges know what to do. They're going to disperse throughout the dancing area. They're going to have 2 dancers each. Following the go all over to our next 2 drums for the final contest songs, and that's when our winners will be announced. How we doing, Rusty? We good to go? All right, Motown, you got a song ready to rock and roll? Good luck, gentlemen. Song number 1. We're going to ask you to stay where you are. Family members, bring them a drink of water. That way our judges don't get confused. There are a lot of you. Family members, if you want, you can bring them out a drink of water at this time. We're going to have one more song. I believe that's going to be a change up. We'll be going straight into the boys is going to have that song for us. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, song number 2. Following that, we'll be doing 10 different finalists. Finalists, we're going to be asking you to make your way up to the front. Judges, we're going to be asking you right after this song to pick your 2 dancers. Family members, if you want, I'm going to ask you to be on standby with that water. Keep an eye out on who's going to be dancing from your family. So if they need a drink of water or they're having a hard time, you'll be able to access them right away. So once again, we're going with song number 2. We're going to change it up a little bit. Now we're going to be doing another 2 more songs. So Bullhorn's going to have song number 1, and my good buddies over there, Creek and Feds, they're going to have song number 2. All right, looks like we are ready to rock and roll. Song number 2. Good luck, gentlemen. For song number 2, we're going to pick our 10 finalists right now. Judges, you're going to pick 2 each. And when you have your 2 finalists, we're going to ask you to come and stand beside the family here on the front by the back door. All right, I see we got one coming on over here. It's so crowded out there. It's hard for me to see who's being picked, but we're going to ask you, once you do get picked, come up to the front, be beside the family. And if we have any family to maybe give them another drink of water if they need one at this time, they'll be getting 2 more songs. Also want to thank the Wesley family for being supportive, helping out. And tonight, it's a tough thing to do to remember a loved one. And this is who we are, and this is what we do as First Nations people when we want to keep that memory alive. So I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're still looking for a few more. 4 more. Want to thank Lisa Meaches, Wabganu, Wambadi, and also we have a family member that was a niece of Joe that was helping us out as well. Her name is Bernice Tharasi. Peka, Chesqua, guys, she's got to find her two dancers. She was waiting for somebody to. You know, one of the things about Sais Dene is there are people that were moved out of their territory. And there was a long story about that. But you also think when you go down south around Arizona that way, there's a lot of Dene there as well, and they actually came from up north. So the language is pretty familiar. And I was a little surprised and shocked when I went down that way and I found out that, you know, I've been very lucky, fortunate enough to be able to do the powwow circle for many years. And now that I'm getting older, I just want to stay close to home. So I don't need to travel because I'm too old for that and I'm too busy here. All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a nice big round of applause for our 10 finalists and a nice big round of applause for the rest of our men's traditional style dancers. Both woodlands, northern style, and I'm not sure, but I think we might have even had some southern style there. You know, right here is a show of love. All of these dancers that you see here have been brought into the circle, some right at birth. It's become a way of life for them. They bring their babies up in this way of life. And again, we're going to be going on with another 2 more songs. From what I've been told, we're going to pick 5 finalists after these 2 songs. And 1 more song, and that's what we'll be picking. Starting from the bottom right up to our champion. Not the bottom, but 5th place. All right, dancers, once again, after we finish shaking hands and showing a little bit of love for our top 10, we're going to be asking our top 10 to make their way to the dancing area at this time. We got 2 more songs to do. We're going to pick a top 5 after those 2 songs, final top 5. We're going to go from 5, 4, 3, 2, right up to our champion. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're at our top 10. We're going to be picking our final 5 after 2 songs, and then we're going to do a champion song and pick our winners from there. So I'm just letting you know and giving you a heads up what's going to be taking place. Family members, if you think you need to take some water out, bring them to your relative while they are dancing. It's not easy at the beginning of powwow season to be able to do 5 songs. So if they need some water, make sure you look after them. All right, Rusty, how we doing? We good to rock and roll? He says we are good to go. Bullhorn, if you would, sing my song and make them dance. Good luck, gentlemen. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, our top 10. Let's make some noise, show a little bit of love. Woo! All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, song number 1 in the second round of judging. All right, family members, if you get a chance, maybe bring out a shot of water, give it to our dancers. Judges, you know what you have to do? We got one more song coming from our brand new Gathering a Nation champion, Creek and Federation. Gentlemen, my name is Ray Coco Stevenson. It is a great honor to do this. I didn't expect since Joe was brought into the powwow circle, and I don't think there's anybody that worked as much as we did together. But I was part of that, and I would invite Joe and all his friends to come to all the powwows around. And then it just kind of went to the surrounding areas with all the powwows at different places. Always looked after all the guys, you know, so we had a really good, close relationship with each other. It was So almost every powwow, okay, Coco, what's the plan? I says, okay, this is what we're going to do. He says, okay. All right, Creek Confederation, song number 2. A little bit of love for our top 10. All right, judges, we're going to ask you to be picking one each. Judge Whitefish Bay, hang on. We're going to go back over here to our local drum, Red Thunder. There's your new intro. Hey. So once again, judges, we're going to be asking you to pick one, and then we're going to ask you to after this final song, we will be going with 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our champion dancer for the Joe Meconse special. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost ready for our final song. Once again, any family members out there that would like to song, and again, we will be going with our top 5 finalists, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then our champion. Our fifth and final song, we will get that underway. Judges, we're going to be asking you. All right, so this is how it's going to work. We're going to be doing our one song. We'll front in between the two pillars where the first two. A little collaboration, and they will pick their winners. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. How we doing, man? You good? All right. Red Thunder. Sing them a contest song. Good luck or fight. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our fifth. Two pillars facing the front exit door over there. Judges, we're going to ask for you to come out by the family over here, do a little collaboration, and then we're going to start from fifth place and work our way up to the top. But before we do that, on behalf of everything that's going on today, we would like to give the daughter of Joe Meconse the opportunity to be able to say a few words.
Thank you, Coco. And quickly, I'd just like to say thank you to all the dancers. That was beautiful dancing. And I'd also like to thank the people that supported the fundraising towards this special in honor of my dad. My dad was a big part of the powwow community, and he loved being at the powwows and with his. Thank you for that. And I would just like to acknowledge that Joe has family, but they are spread out over Canada, mostly in Western Canada, so there's not many of us here. And I'd like to thank my Wesley family for standing here and supporting, and the veterans. He was a very kind person, a big man. I miss him every time I see the is a grand man, and so he's dearly missed, and we thank everybody for honoring him this evening. Thank you.
I also want to for letting us be able to do this special, So again, thank you so much for helping out and stepping up to the plate. These are all friends that we all know amongst each other that we asked to be judges. So we're going to go with 5th place whenever they are ready. Fifth place winner first. All right, there's our 5th place winner right there. I believe that's Darcy Malcolm Jr., Evan Flow First Nation. Oh. Okay, we're going to go with our 4th place winner whenever the over there, boy. Hey. What's his name? He's from Peguis there. Originally from Peguis, now in Whitefish Bay. Just want to get your name right. Make sure Eric Wilson. That's right. Eric Wilson, originally from Peguis, now in Whitefish Bay. Thank you, Eric. Okay, 3rd place. Here we go. Hey, what's that freaking singer's name? I just get your name.
Gabriel White, Kittigon-Zibi, Quebec. Algonquin Nation.
Algonquin Nation. Oh, he's a long way from home. All right, 2nd place. Hunter Blasingame. Man, champion right there. He's one of my favorites, I gotta tell you. And we have our champion over here all the way from
Lame Deer, Montana, Ruben Littlehead Jr.
All right, that's our champion. Let's give him a nice big round of applause. We're going to let these guys finish off doing what they have to do. Now that we are done this, I'm going to hand the mic over to one of our guys up there. So, Mr. Christensen, you're one of my mentors. I will listen, and I've been watching you and following you for years. So with that being said, on behalf of the Meconse Family Veterans Association chapter here in Manitoba, thank you so much for letting us be able to do that. And good luck to the rest of all the dancers and drum groups throughout the weekend.
All right, let's give the Joe Meconse. Good job there, boy. Kind of know what's going on out there. Good job. all of these guys